Hey guys, it's Chris with Central Station Toys and CentralStationToys.com, and we're back for another Warhammer Wednesday and talking about our next step. You know, we talked about the starter edition with 3 levels that we have. We have the Recruiter, the Elite, and the Command set. So depending on how much you want to get into it, you can get any of these sets to get started with it. But we're going to talk a little bit today about how things go together. So the sets themselves come in, sheets just like this that you have to kind of cut out to get everything that you need. The great thing about Warhammer is they give you everything with Games Workshop in general that you need. So once you get your starter set, if you don't have a paint set yet, there is a nice paint and tool set that comes with a set of clippers. So you can cut out your things. If you don't have clippers, you can use any clippers you want, but there is a set of clippers that would be in this set here. They would come with a paintbrush for you to start, and then it comes with multiple paints for you to design your characters with. So I would highly suggest a starter kit. It comes out cheaper than buying the paints separately and everything, so it'd be a great addition to your starter set to get you going. But we're going to go ahead and put together a figure just to kind of get things going, and we're doing one of the standard Space Marines, and we've got the bases here that come with it. So you got a couple different size bases, and the great thing about this set as well is you get your recruit manual. Your recruit manual has some of the basic information that you would have on collecting, on playing, but then you get back to the area where you can build, and it has exactly how to put together each character so that you can easily piece it all together while you're going. So we're going to do our first Space Marine, and as we get started here, we're clipping out, clear some space here. It even shows you what size base that you're going to need for it. And the great thing is that, it's calling for a 32 millimeter space, and they put the exact size on there, so you can measure. That's a little bit too big, and you get the next one, like, oh, perfect, there you go, that's the one I want right there. So you know which base is going to go with which characters. Super simple. And it's telling us that we're going to do A 34 through 39 for this set. So the sheets themselves have different numbers on here, and this one is labeled A. It'd be hard to see because I can hardly see it with my eyes. So we're going to start right here at 34. All of them have little grooves that are here, so you're just taking your clippers and going to the groove to cut them out. And the main thing, and this is where you have certain grooves that you cut off and certain grooves that you keep as you're piecing them together. And that's where when you have the triangle here on top, that's one that you're cutting off. And then you have these that have like little grooves on the side that you're kind of wanting to keep so that you can piece them together, because you don't want to you want to be able to have your army go together and piece together. So as you're going through and clipping, there we go, we got our first piece out, and that was 34. We're going to go to 35. Here's 36, which is an easy one, so we'll get that one. 37 is a nice arm with a nice blade. There's 38, which is the other arm. There's 39. Riveting television, just you watch people cut. But I wanted to do it just to show you how easy it is to get this all together. And then I'm missing 35. Oh, there's 35. 35 is the main body. So this is one that has where you need to make sure that you're cutting, leaving the hinges in place for what we're putting in. Okay. So we've got all of our pieces cut out now. We've got our body, and then you've got the back side of the body that you can easily, let's see, just to put this part in the middle first. So they make it where you can put the head in. You got the groove for it. Put the back side of the body on top of it, and as you're going along doing this more often, I know it will be a lot easier. But we're doing this together as newbies. Oh, I was trying to go too high. Okay, this needs to be trimmed a little bit more. There we go. That's what's keeping it from going together. I know there's people watching the video right now cringing, going, it's just a thing, you clip it, you put it there. All right, so now we got our first part on. You got the backpack that just clips on the back, nice and easy. They've got the spots all there for you. And then you can make the arms so that your characters are ready for battle. There we go. A little bit of practice, you'll get it down a lot easier than I did there. I can see I left some pieces here. All right. So now you are ready to paint. The new sets right now, the starter sets come where you don't necessarily need glue, but there is a glue that you can put in there if you want to make sure that your pieces stick together, and then you can ensure that they're in place. Then once you go from there, you go on to the painting mode. You get your paints. There's examples in the book as well on how to paint them. If you want to do, depending on the color that you want to do, a lot of the times they're doing like a blue paint for the characters, and you can highlight the guns and what armor you want on there. They come with stickers, so you can make your Marines specific to whatever group you want it to be with, and give it a little bit more personality. With the Marines themselves, and with any of the characters, you're picking your colors. So if you want a blue team, if you want a red team, if you want a yellow team, a green team, you can pick it all yourself and put it together and make it fit your personality. And that's the great part about it. We will be painting over the next little bit to get everything ready. These come, all the characters come in a gray, so you can still prime them. We have a white primer and it's a Wraithbone primer and a Chaos Black primer that you can utilize. We're working to get more primers in as well, but Games Workshop is back ordered on a lot of the primers and other paints right now. But once we get those in, you can pick the primer that you want to use. Then you put in your paints. So you put in a nice base paint to get on there. You can then get your contrasts in and even put some shimmer and stuff on there. We got little tufts that you can put on to make your stands stand out. And there's tutorials all over the web on how to do these, but they're easy little figures to make. The painting is going to depend on your skill level. I'm going to be utilizing my children who are much better at painting than me. I'm going to be painting with them, and we'll do some videos on that as well as we go through the painting process. And then coming up, we'll start going through the rules of the game and how to do it. So right now, come in, see us, take a look at the starter sets that we have, see if it's something that you would be interested in doing. We have some sets here that are already pre-painted. If you just want to skip to that part and just buy a painted set from somebody, we can do that as well. But painting's half the hobby and a big part of it, so it's a great little set to come in. We've had some great people come in and share their passion with us and get their paints and show us the things that they've done, and we'd love to see what you have as well. So until next time, I'm Chris with Central Station Toys, and we'd love to see you in downtown Cleburne, Texas, or you can shop us online and get your needs. Like us, share us, tell me what I did wrong. Tell me how riveting it was to put the model together live on camera. But anyway, it's something that we can all do and work through, and I will see you next time. Bye.